Okay, I said what you showed us on how to upload a video, that is on the laptop. So I don't know if there's a way you can also explain on mobile for those who might want to upload using their phone.
Okay, on the phone, which was basically going to be the next slide. But to be honest with you, I haven't actually YouTube Studio mobile app. This is like the interface you're actually going to see with the mobile app. Unfortunately, I haven't actually created a slide to go, to see the step by step. What I'm hoping to do is, at a later stage, as one of the videos which I'm going to be uploading, this is going to have that content, has a step by step, guide on how to actually upload your videos using the mobile app. But the mobile app is called YouTube Studio. First of all, you need to download that mobile app, okay, and log in using your account details, okay. And then when you log in, you'll probably see the interface like has shown on the screen, okay. And to be honest with you, I would assume that the best way is is to click on videos, this video section. You actually have dashboard, videos, playlists, comments, analytics, and YouTube. So where it says videos, click on videos, and it should more or less be like the same step as uploading your video. Social media shares. Now, obviously, after you've actually, created your video, you've uploaded it, you've made it public, where do you put it? You seriously, this is now where your Instagram accounts, Facebook accounts, Facebook groups, WhatsApp groups, Twitter, Telegram groups. This is where you need to be bombarding your URLs with. Now, also drill down to groups of your niche. So you don't put your URL if you're doing a video on makeup and beauty and you go to Facebook and you start looking for movies group, Facebook, whatever, and then you put your URL in that group in Facebook. It's not going to work. People have no interest in makeup and beauty. So make sure whenever you go to these groups, go to those niche groups which you want people to actually really watch your videos and actually appreciate your content, because there's no point you dropping your and also it actually hurts YouTube ranking when YouTube notice, because to be frank about it, um there's three things which is very important when it comes to YouTube promoting your videos. Yeah. The first thing is your thumbnail. That's the most important thing, because that's what someone is going to actually see. That's the very first thing someone's actually going to see. The next thing is, how long did they watch your video for? So can you get them to engage on that video for such a long time? And finally, the last thing is, are people actually engaging on that video? Are people commenting? Are they liking? Are they, if those three things actually, if there's ticks in those three things that I've just mentioned, YouTube will automatically promote your videos to other people, because now YouTube recognizes that your video is quite a good content. People are watching it and people are interested. So it starts pushing you, promoting your videos. And that's where you start seeing the traction. The more YouTube now promotes your videos, the more subscribers you'll be getting and the more views you'll be getting. Upload schedules. How often do you want to be uploading? Now, this is all down to a personal thing. The most important thing in this list is be consistent. I heard someone who said, oh, they did 5 videos, there's no views, and they're wondering why. Well, they need to be consistent. They need to be consistent. As I keep on telling you, YouTube is there to make money, and YouTube are also there to make money. So if YouTube is seeing that you're not promoting your content, why do you think YouTube is actually going to make money from your content that they're not, that you're not even promoting yourself? That's why people always say post consistently. It's key. Determination, motivation actually goes into this. Yeah. Do you want to be posting daily, weekly, monthly? It depends on how capable you are. But if you're planning to post weekly, be consistent. So post 1 week, post the second week, post the third week, post the fourth week. Don't post 1 week and then you wait till 5 weeks later, then post another next week. It doesn't work. The next point is, even though you record 3 videos all at once, schedule the post probably once a week or twice a week. It just shows that commitment to YouTube and your viewers. And as you're getting started, just post anything and see how it goes. This is where we're talking of different formats. So you need to try to use different formats, see how your users are engaging with you. Do they like me when I'm, with makeup? Do they like me when I'm not with makeup? Do they like me whilst I'm sitting down? It's all just different content. Thumbnails. We've spoken a lot about thumbnails. I'll just, talk about the points. Include the subject of your video. Remember, the thumbnail is the very first thing that a user or subscriber is actually going to see. So make sure that whatever is on your title is more or less also the same sort of similar thing on your thumbnail. Okay, make sure that those texts on the thumbnails are quite large so that people can see. You want people to hit that when they're going through their browse feed. You want people to say, okay, what's this about? High resolution images. Okay, make sure whenever you're doing anything via Canva, the thumbnail, make sure that you save it as a high resolution. Okay, and when they say high resolution, that means it's very clear. You can see the picture. It's not one that's actually going to be pixelated. When it's pixelated, it puts off the subscriber or the user. Okay. Use Canva, has loads of YouTube templates, thumbnails, yeah? And make the thumbnail catchy, not clickbait, as clickbait hurts your ranking in YouTube, yeah? So the thing is, even though you go and make a clickbait, and initially they start clicking the video. When the user start noticing that, this is not what you talked about on your thumbnail, they'll just come off it. And remember, the 3 things I actually mentioned about YouTube recognizes that it promotes your video. The second thing is retention. So, okay, you've caught the attention of a user, they've clicked on it. Now, the retention is no longer there. They've noticed that, this is not about this. So they just, come out of your video and just go and watch something else. That's actually going to hurt your ranking in YouTube. Okay, channel ads. We've talked about this before. Make sure we put a profile picture, like has the one which is A2Z of YouTube. Viewers want to connect with you, make it personal. The banner should be clear to know what your channel is about. Yeah. And yet again, Canva is a free tool that you can actually use for loads of templates, basically. Yeah. So check out Canva. And this is what like a banner looks like. This is just a basic sort of banner. Make sure you have your logo there or a picture of yourself on the banner. Make sure it actually tells you what you're doing. And then I always suggest that you put in whether it's weekly uploads, daily uploads, so that a user can actually, tell how often you actually be uploading. Okay. Monetization. Glory, do you want to take over this? For Google AdSense, you need to go to the so your YouTube Google AdSense account is an account that is needed so that YouTube can actually pay you that dollars that you've been looking forward to. Yeah. So you need that to actually connect it to your YouTube account. So just make sure that now, if you haven't got one, that's the URL for Google AdSense. Okay. Create an AdSense account that we use for monetization. That's the URL you need to go to. Okay. And then just sign up with Google AdSense. Now, Google AdSense, as I said, is the account that is needed that YouTube pays your money once you've made, however much you've actually made into this account. Okay. Now, for those who haven't actually reached that threshold or they're not monetized yet, I mean, the upside is people are less likely to click off your videos if your content is, good, than when someone actually sees an ad and they're like, oh, should I click on the ad or not? So you can focus on creating content and not monetization. Guys, it takes hard work. It takes lots of motivation. These things is not going to happen like, yesterday, tomorrow. It's not. It's hard. But as you're going along the journey, the path, the mistakes you've made initially, you'll find out that you're actually correcting it as you're going along the way. And that's what makes the journey sweet. Because trust me, when you start making that money, you'll be like, oh, okay, now I'm making the money. You won't even be worrying about all these things that I'm even talking about now, because now you're making money. But as I keep on saying, at least you actually have a story to tell. Okay, next thing, YouTube threshold. You need 1,000. Everybody, I'm sure everybody, most people actually on this call actually knows this. You need 1,000 subscribers. You need 4,000 hours of watch time from your subscribers. The 4,000 hours of watch time from your subscribers needs to be done within 12 months to be eligible. And as that lady actually asked, it's coming up to 1 year. So you need to try to build up those watch hours. Otherwise, it goes back to zero. And how do I enable monetization, or how do I check my watch hours? That screen using the desktop actually states how many subscribers you've got, how many watch hours.
I don't know if you want to check them out on Attentions.
Okay, mistakes to avoid. Don't worry about what other people think. Just concentrate on doing what you do best. Don't drop links in random forums or social media sites. This would hurt your YouTube traction. Remember what I was talking about, going to a particular niche on your Facebook groups and just dropping a beauty video in a movies or films Facebook group. That would not work, So make sure whenever you're dropping your video links, make sure it's in your niche area. Yeah. Don't do sub for sub. It's going to kill you. It's going to hurt, niche down on your audience. Well, we've talked so much about this. Always be consistent. We've talked yet again about this. And don't overlook the importance of thumbnail. We've talked so much about this. Free resources, Canva, Shortcuts, video editor, free video editor. Canva, it's another video editor, but that's online. Shortcut you can actually download. GIMP, it's another photo editor like Adobe Photoshop. DaVinci Resolve, that's a video editor. Inkscape, this is like some sort of Adobe Illustrator. It's this tool is actually best for creating fonts, or making things really clear when you're doing your pictures. Yeah. Okay. Trying to think of other things that I can't think of anything at this time, but that's all I've got.
So thank you so much, Mr. A. Guys, I know that this has been a long 4 hours, but we want to just appreciate all of you for turning up. We hope that we were able to cover a lot of areas for you. If you have further questions about any other thing else, Mr. A is going to be doing a lot of explanations and practicals in a lot of videos. Now, for the benefit of this, because of the lockdown, if you don't know, Mr. A is actually in the UK. And for those of you who have been following up on the COVID-19 pandemic around the world, London or the UK, they just went on an indefinite lockdown. He was planning on coming to Nigeria this December to have like a free one-on-one class with some of my subscribers who would be interested, because he wanted to do it as a giveaway for my 100K. But because of the indefinite lockdown, there's no way he can actually come. He doesn't even know when he's going to come to Nigeria. So I told him, okay, this is what you can do. My YouTube channel is already congested. I'm doing stuff on my channel and I don't want to mix my niche with whatever you want to do. So this is what he's going to do. He's going to be creating or he already has a YouTube channel anyways. So he's going to be doing a lot of videos, very, very detailed videos on a lot of all these things, focusing on the back end of YouTube. It's going to be teaching you guys a lot of things, especially SEO. SEO is his forte. Remember, I said he's a software engineer. He knows anything and everything about SEOs. SEOs are one of the strongest things that you need to grow your YouTube channel in numbers and in content. Okay, so he's going to be posting a lot of those videos on that channel, A2Z of YouTube. That's the name of the channel. Okay, A2Z of YouTube. That is the name of his channel. So he's going to be posting all those content on that channel from time to time, and so people can just go over there, watch it, and you know, if you have further questions, you drop it in the comment section. This is going to be like the first of its kind that we are doing a Zoom session. We're going to do another one, but I have to work out with his own schedule because he's a very, very busy person. He works as well, and he also has his own businesses that he handles. So we are going to work out another time for us to have another Zoom session like this, and it's still going to be free. Because guys, I don't have energy to come and be saying, yeah, register here, register there. So it's still going to be free so that people can, join at their own convenience. So Mr. A, thank you very much. Guys, you can all unmute your audios and your videos as well so that we can see your face.